Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're with Natasha Barnes, who is currently on the Funny Girl tour. Thank you for being with us today.
No problems.
I wanted to talk, when you were younger, did you always want to be a performer? Is it something you've always wanted to do?
Yes. Since I can remember.
Since forever.
Yeah.
Do you remember booking your first professional job?
Yeah, I was 10 and I booked a radio play. I was Alice in Alice Through the Looking Glass on BBC Radio 4. I spent a week in London and absolutely loved it, but it didn't feel like a job because in my head the stage was a job.
Yeah, they're so young as well.
Yeah. And then there was nothing until Spring Awakening when I was 18, which was my first debut, I guess, properly.
Where did you train?
I didn't.
So did you find it hard to kind of get yourself out there, not having training as like?
Yeah, I had like a really lucky break in that Michael Mayer, who directed Funny Girl as well, directed Spring Awakening, and he gave me the job and I had a really lovely little role, so it gave me an opportunity to kind of go, okay, so this is what the West End's like, this is what you do in a professional musical. And then I kind of had to learn the rules as I went along, so I just had to really work a lot harder than I think a lot of people when they leave drama school, they're a lot more prepared for the industry. They have like a rep folder where they have audition songs and I remember for like the first year of my professional life I was learning songs as I went, so I just got used to learning a new song for every audition, so it was like just more concentration.
And you mentioned being in Spring Awakening. How was that experience for you? So such a great show.
Oh, it was incredible. Like it to be like in an original London cast of a Tony Award-winning musical.
I know, it's so well on Broadway.
Yeah, and then over here as well, and it was really sad because it closed after a little while in town, and then it won a load of Oliviers as well, and everyone was like, why is it closed? But that was incredible, and they're sort of, I call that my university. That's kind of my drama school years, like my best friends from that and my best friends for life, you know,
Yeah, you learn a lot from being in that production, 'cause it's such a fun show and I just love it.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's the hand mics. I'll never forget that.
I know. And then obviously you went on to do Funny Girl at the Savoy, and you were Emma for a while. And then how did it feel to be in the Savoy? It's such an iconic venue as a whole anyway.
Yeah.
How did it feel to be on that stage?
It was amazing, because I'd seen Gypsy there, like literally hardly any time before Funny Girl came up, and I think it was right before I started doing American Idiot, and I went to see it, and I remember sitting right in the centre of the stalls. I got some great seats and watching Imelda Staunton and doing that
masterclass, seeing her.
It was that, but you know when you like want to cry, but it's like that sobby cry, so it's like it's embarrassing, like the amount that you want to cry. And I remember just trying not to embarrass my boyfriend at the time. I was like, don't cry, but she's just incredible, and I remember thinking maybe one day I'll get to play a leading part on that stage, and then literally 6 months later it was like,
you were there.
Yeah, it just happened. It was crazy.
Were you a fan of Funny Girl before you booked the job?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a classic in itself. I mean, Barbara Streisand.
And it's never ever something I thought I'd do. It was never a part I thought I'd play. I just thought that Don't Rain on My Parade and People will always be those brilliant songs that I'll whack out at a concert. And I think I even remember saying to the producer at the before I knew I was going in for it, like, oh, I wish I was Jewish, because I don't. But I've discovered like, you know, the state of mind that you have to kind of get into to be a kind of rough Brooklyn girl, and Sheridan did that so amazingly that I just learned a lot from her as well, and so. Yeah, but I never thought I'd do it.
And then you were there, it was like a pinching moment. Yeah. So you mentioned Sheridan, obviously she had to be off for a certain amount of time. How did you feel about that? Did you feel really nervous to be taking over? Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, I had the absolute pleasure of watching her create the part for our new production, our revival. And she was just incredible, and I remember thinking, I can't do this, I can't cover this, I can't understudy this, I don't. And I thought, if I have to go on, and it really was like an if, because Sheridan is the most professional person, and she never ever goes off unless she really, really physically cannot get to the theatre. So I was like, I got all my homework done really early. And obviously when people have booked to see someone else and they say your name over the tannoy and you can hear the audience go, oh, it's not her. And me having to then walk out on the stage at the end of the overture, Fanny walks on. And it's that moment of going, well, you've got me now.
Yeah, you've got to do it.
I've got to do it. Sometimes I wanted to run away.
Did Sheridan give you any advice?
Just to do it my way. She said you just got to find, like, kind of, I suppose she sort of said, it was quite a while ago now, find the sort of her in you, because that's how you have to just find it. But I just most of the advice I got from her was literally just by watching her work. She's just incredible. She just does things and it's right the first time, and you go, oh, I never thought of that. That's so clever. It's really irritating for her to be that like clever. It always amazes me. So I want to watch her do something else now.
No, yeah,
she's great.
I mean, you got amazing reviews anyway from that. Did that give you like a confidence boost and kind of a sigh of relief?
I've never read them.
Oh, well, they were great.
I read all my tweets because I feel like that's a personal reach out and I appreciate it so much. But in terms of reviews, I've never read them. I think that's a bit of an old-fashioned thing to not read your reviews. But I didn't expect to get reviewed when I went on. That was like a brand new thing, and I think it just made me go, okay, I might have just about gotten away with this then.
Yeah, I can do this.
Yeah, I can do this. It's fine. But it's more when you come out of the stage door and there's somebody there that's been wanting to go into drama school after uni or something, and they've got their exams coming up and they've never thought they could do it because they didn't think that they looked a certain way, or they didn't think they fitted into a mould, and that part has this way of like making you feel like you can do anything. So it's that's like the most special thing, is that when people go, you made me feel like I can do this, and it's like
you're like, yeah, I achieved something, and that was great. And then afterwards you went on to play Cinderella at the Palladium. Was it nice to just do something a bit different for a while? Yeah, it's complete contrast. It's so different.
Yeah, and I knew I was coming back to this, so that was nice to sort of put her down for a little bit and picked up Cinderella. And I mean, it's pantomime, so it's not Chekhov, but it was really hard not to laugh. Genuinely, like 80% of that job was don't laugh at Paula Grady and Julian Clary and Paul Zerdin.
What a combination of people.
They would want, and the thing is, once one of them went, the other one would go, and then they'd try and catch the other one out. It was just the unreal experience, like on the Palladium stage with these people, and it was the real sort of cherry on top of a year, really, where everything happened at once.
Everything. And now you're back on the tour, as you said. What was it like to be back?
Amazing, and it's a completely brand new company.
What's the audience has been like so far?
They're brilliant, like they're so brilliant, and I still get shivers because every single person that's out there knows that they've got me, not Sheridan. So that's kind of nice, like a new thing. I'm like, oh, this is not a shock. I am here and you knew it.
And they've all booked in and they know it's you. It's nice.
And they're all different as well. Like this is my first tour, so like regional theatre is so different in that, you know, every audience brings in a flavour of where they're from. So people laugh at different things, and people clap in different ways. Some people are reserved, some people, but we still get these ovations every night, every single time everyone stands up, and it's like I think a testament to the ensemble and the company. Like as a company, they are so welcoming, and they deal with such a lot, having, you know, kind of 4 different leads swinging in and out all the time, and they're just a really, really wonderful cast, I think, to work with.
What's it like working with Darius again? Great. Because you have him on your half of the tour. Yeah. So it's nice to kind of go that, because you worked with him for so long.
It's like a comfort blanket, like, because the first time I did Fanny and Nick with Darius, we'd never rehearsed together before ever. So that was like a really special show. I mean, we were literally doing it for the first time together. I don't remember that first show. It was like, he just sort of was the rabbit in the headlights the whole time. But yeah, he's like having a comfort blanket, because I know him and I know him back to front, and I know I know what he's going to do when he's going to do it, and he's sort of the same with me. So it's like we have like a really good relationship. Like we kind of move around each other and negotiate around each other on stage.
And he's great, absolutely great. Like compared to his Pop Idol days, he's so different in this role. It's crazy.
But he's an actor. Like he inhabits whatever he's doing at the time, and that's what I love about him, is that that's his way of giving 100%, is that he becomes whatever he's doing. And you know, apparently Edinburgh last week, I wasn't there, but because he filled in last week, apparently they all screamed when he came on stage, which I think is hilarious, because to me he's just Darius, but to everyone else he's like this really tall, gorgeous looking man, and it's like, I find that really bizarre.
Do you have a favourite moment in the show, or a favourite song to sing in the show?
People. Definitely, because the show's relentless for the first 25 minutes. I think it's 25. Don't quote me on that. Because it's just a moment where I get to stand and sing and just be in the character and be in the moment and discover something. And there's no craziness around. It's just me on the stage and Darius at a table, and the lighting's lovely, and I just get to go okay, and collect myself at where I am in the story, and then it moves on, and it's a really lovely moment, and the audience seem to like it as well. I love that song. I love that song. It's hard to sing though.
But it sounds great.
But it sounds alright sometimes.
Is there anything you want to do after this? Is there any other roles that you really kind of
Yeah, like all of them. Oh, so many. I want to do I want to do something to do with music because I'm doing my album at the minute with Sony, and I'm falling in love with that, and I just wish that I could play the piano and play the guitar and stuff, so I could be a singer-songwriter. So I want to like play a singer-songwriter or something, or I want to be Sarah Bareilles. Yeah, just be her. She could just leave her body and give it to me. That would be absolutely brilliant. Yeah, anything like Waitress, beautiful. I heard they were making a film of A Star Is Born.
Okay.
Like that old Judy Garland one. I mean, as if. But I would happily play an extra in that. That
so if anyone's listening,
I'd like to be an extra, please, in Star Is Born. I think who's doing it? It's like a big Hollywood thing. It'll be Anne Hathaway or someone amazing. But I would sweep the stage. I would consider that. Just to be there. Yeah, anything to do with Judy Garland is because I feel like I kind of am her a little bit.
Yeah. You mentioned your album. Is it going to be songs that you've written, or are you going to do like a cover album?
It's 60-40, so 60% is original material, which is written by my producer and other collaborators or myself, which is really cool. Can't believe I'm saying those words.
No.
And 40% is covers, so we've got people in there. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that. We've got people's in there, and the rest are sort of covers of songs, like a lot of Northern Soul songs. So we've kind of gone for a kind of Amy Winehouse, Etta James, Duffy, Dusty Springfield kind of vibe, and which was lovely because when I got called in to like the big Sony offices, which was another Cinderella day a little bit, I was like, what's happening? I thought it would be a show tunes album, and they said we want to explore you as a singer, as an artist, and I was like, okay, yes, cool. And I still can't believe it's happening, but that's been amazing. That's been so cool to do. So I'm doing that on my weeks off a lot as well, which is really cool.
Maybe it's a real moment seeing your CD in the shop.
Yeah,
for the first time.
I mean, there was like filming like bits of music videos the other day, and I was just like, this is so weird. I mean, I think I like it. It's nice for a barbecue. If you're gonna have a barbecue, you can put that album on, I reckon.
Well, it's good that it all come out in the summer, so people can have it for that reason. And lastly, is there any advice you give anyone that wants to kind of have a career like yours?
I think you have to be relentless, and you have to not stop and not give up, and you have to always give 20% over what you think your 100% is, really. I mean, I always feel that the more I work, the more confident I feel. So if I don't feel confident going into an audition or singing a song, I do some more work on it, and then I feel better. So I just would say never stop working, never give up, because I nearly gave up twice. Like I didn't get Kinky Boots, nearly gave up. Didn't get Carole King, nearly gave up. And if I hadn't stuck that out for another year and gone, no, actually, I'm going to go to a couple of dance classes, I'm going to learn some new songs, I'm going to keep going, and then all of a sudden this happened, and my life's changed a bit now.
I know. Cool. Album this.
I'm still not used to it.
Well, thank you so much for being on our channel. Make sure you follow Natasha on her social media. I'll put it down below. And buy her album when it comes out. Buy my album. It's going to be great.
It's available for pre-order on Amazon. So I'm told.
And if you can catch her on tour, come and see her because she's great in the role. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
See you later, guys. Bye.